So let's quickly talk about the NASA tethering incident, as people have called it. It's an incident that took place in space. This is space footage. There was a satellite they wanted to release, and it was connected to a tether. That's the tether there, and it broke, and so it is flying away. The people on this mission described this as space debris affected by the light from the sun. And I'll admit, when I first saw this, I actually kind of thought the same thing. But when I looked a bit closer, I noticed some of this debris was changing direction. If that's not enough of an indicator that this is not debris, other reasons are as follows. Some of these objects appear to be huge, as you can see right there. And they also look like they're passing behind the tether, not in front, which would suggest that they're further away and not just space debris in front of the camera. Now let's take a look at their shape. A lot of them have this distinctive donut shape, as you can see right there in front of you. I noticed that even some of them are shape-shifting. I know that sounds a bit weird, but that ties into previous eyewitness accounts. You also notice something else quite obvious that these things are doing are pulsating, which is very akin to some of the drone footage that's come out recently. Keep in mind, this footage is from 1996. Now, I realize NASA claimed this to be out-of-focus debris or ice or something like that. But first and foremost, these things do not move like out-of-focus debris or ice. They are not shaped like typical debris that are randomized. They are very consistent in shape. And one final thing I'd like to point out is that perhaps even if NASA didn't know what these were out there, they would claim that that's what it was. Because you can imagine the last thing they'd want is for people to think that spacefarers don't know what's going on and that NASA doesn't know what's going on.